Hey guys, what is going on? This is Devil0020 here, back for another video. And as you see, I'm actually playing Castlevania 3 on my NES. So, obviously I got the capture card to work. You'll probably see now already because I've been putting test videos up to see how it turns out. The capture card isn't the best quality, I know, but it will do for now until I can get the money together to get a better capture card. But for now, this is not too bad. I can capture PS3, PS2, PS1, Xbox Original, I believe, Xbox 360, and the Wii as well. I also would be able to capture PSP, but unfortunately I don't have the PSP that can actually connect to the TV to do this. I think it's about 80 quid for one. I don't think it would be worth investing in just at the minute, and maybe get somewhere down the line. Because I know there's a lot of PSP games I could play, like Monster Hunter and Motorstorm and everything else. I know, like Castlevania, I know I can play that as well. But yeah, it's pretty awesome to be doing this right now, and I'm really glad that getting this new laptop paid off, and I'm able to actually record gameplay. So hopefully you guys like me playing all these different games. Well, you're seeing Castlevania at the minute. Hopefully you guys like me doing this, and maybe I will do more in the future. Since I got the capture card up and running and going, and I'm able to start recording gameplay now. So yeah, definitely what you think about me doing this, guys. And if you have some suggestions for the PS3 or the Wii or the Xbox Original or the Xbox 360, please just leave me a comment and tell me, because maybe I'll get it running and maybe I'll be able to do that for you. So yeah, I'm only going to be doing like halfway for the game, if even half. I'm going to try and get as far as I can within an hour, because I don't want to talk too much, and I'm doing this voicing over, so I don't want to run things to actually say while I'm talking about the game or playing the game. So yeah, hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Any suggestions for the future videos, let me know. I'm also going to be doing other stuff as well, and going to be doing this a lot, but I'm also going to be doing other stuff like I used to as well. So yeah, this is just something a little bit different for you guys, and it's definitely a step up, and it's going maybe help the channel grow a little bit more. So yeah, so let's hope you enjoy me playing Castlevania, and as you can see, I'm just doing really well right now. Oh, camera frame it there. I start to get a little bit worse as I go through it. As the levels start to get a little bit harder, I start to die a little bit more. But for the first for 3 stages, I do pretty well. And some of the bosses I do really fluky beat. I beat them really flukily on it. I beat them with like 2 or 3 bits of health, and they just like, kind of fucked up my chat. But yeah, I absolutely love Castlevania 3. I wish you could do this with the snares and all, but unfortunately, because they run with aerial cables, I'm unable to do that. I think you can get an aerial converter of some sort, but I'm not really too sure of that. I really have to look into it, because, as I said, I would love to actually be able to record Super Nintendo and my 64 and every other console I can get, I can get the ability to record. So yeah, I don't think there's much more I can really say on that subject. So I just hope you enjoy the gameplay as I'm playing through. I absolutely love this game. It's definitely my favorite in the Castlevania franchise. I would love to play the other games, but unfortunately the cards are real expensive. I can't buy them off the Wii. I believe I have Castlevania 1 on the Wii, so I maybe be able to do a gameplay of that. But that'll be somewhere down the line, because I'm going to try and get the this done first. I really shouldn't be talking about what I'm going to be doing in the future because I'm obviously going to be trying to do this first. So yeah, as you can see in this game, you've got a lot of choices. You got like different branch of paths that take you to different levels, and it all leads up to the castle eventually. But depending on what path you go, depends on the difficulty of the level. I believe if you go to a certain path, it's harder, and then sometimes you can actually pick up secondary characters you can use as well as the main character. You do get Alucard later on in the game, but you can also get Grant, I believe his name is, and I can't remember what the female's name is, but you can also get her. And they both has different abilities to. I believe it's Simon. I can never remember the Belmont's names. Yeah, I think it's Simon. I don't think it's Riptor. I can't remember the other one's name for God's sake. But yeah, you can get different characters. They play differently. Grant can actually climb up the ceilings. I really should have got him, but I decided to skip it this time because if you decide to get Grant, you have to go up the level, and then you have to go the whole way back down, and then you actually proceed to the next level. So it's sort of a backward step in that sense. But yeah, I seem to be going along quite well. Doing quite well, especially for time. One thing I never noticed about this game was the actual tells you the level in the top of the screen. I do not know how I never noticed that. Noticed that when I was playing this game before. Believe it or not, this is my first time doing a complete playthrough. I've not actually completed this game, so when I do eventually complete this game, it will be for the first time. I've almost got so far, and then I've ended up turning it off and going, shit, I forgot to get the password. The password system in this game is very, very simple. But I always just seem to forget about it and just turn my console straight off. It always does my head in because I have to look at the passwords to that level, or I have to actually do the whole game again from the start, which is also a big pain in the ass. So as you can see, I'm doing quite well. I believe I'm on 3-2. I hate these little bastards. I can't remember what they are. Hunchbacks, I believe, or some sort of mini enemy. I can never remember all the enemies' names in this game. I would love to play Castlevania 2. Castlevania 2, everyone seems to hate that game, but it does look really, really fun, and it does seem like a bit of a challenge because it's not linear. You're actually not told where to go. It can be a bit of a puzzle to complete that game, which I like. I like a bit of a challenge in a game. I don't know about you guys, but I think a game with a bit of a challenge is a hell of a lot better than a game was just really, really simple and there's not too much to it. Especially in platformers, I absolutely love platformers, and a bit of challenge with platformers does make me love the game even more. This is why I love games like Castlevania and the original Metroid games, and the likes of Shovel Knight, which is a newer sort of Castlevania, a Metroidvania type game. If you don't know what a Metroidvania type game is, it's a mix between Castlevania and Metroid, which it's sort of like a maze. You're not going in the linear path all the time. Like Metroid's like some sort of maze. You can go one way and then you can go the other, and then you can't proceed until this part until you somewhere down the line. You have to go the whole way back, to go the whole way forward, to go the whole way back again. It's confusing at some points, but this one is not like that. The first three, I believe, well, the first one and this one, I don't believe many other ones are Metroidvania type ones. I believe Symphony of the Night is. Everyone loves that game. I haven't played too much of that one, but yeah, I absolutely love the Castlevania games. This part was a pain in the ass because of these fucking jellyfish exploding everywhere. It absolutely just does your head in. As you see, there's a platform I'm going to try to make in a couple of seconds, and because they keep respawning I'm unable to actually get across until I really time it right. I do not like to jump and take a risk unless I know I'm going to make it. I guess that's why I never play the likes of Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden would just do my head in with the spawning enemies and it being so um, time and perfect platforming. You just have to get every jump right, and it just would do my head in until no extent. It just do my absolutely head in trying to do all that. Here it is. Here's the part was doing my head in. I eventually do get over. I believe I jump after this guy. Oh nope, he knocked me back, and jump forward. There you go. So I eventually got over that platform, and now did my next part. These guns with the whips can be a bit of a pain in the ass because they have some long range, but it's good if I actually have to add on to my whip, which actually makes it a little bit longer, or else having the short whip is a pain in the ass. I believe I'm going to be progressing to stage 4 soon. I believe. I can't remember. These spiders do my head in as well because they shoot their babies at you, and I believe one knocks me off into the pit here. There you go. Yeah, I fucking hate spiders. So as I continue to go on, this game you see me dying a lot more than I did in the first few stages. It really shows how hard the game actually does get. I have not completed Castlevania 1 either. I've got so far in that game, and I've ended up having to go out or do something else, or go to work, or other stuff like that, and I've had to turn off the game. I completely forget the password system, and I end up just having to do the whole game again next time I play. Fortunately for the Wii, it has the ability to save anywhere you want. I don't like doing save states. I'll get that out of the way first. I don't like save states in games, but for Castlevania I don't mind because it saves me putting in a password. I'm not going to save every 10 seconds in a game and go, oh, I'm not going to be able to get past this part, I'm going to have to do this again and again and again. Depends what the level is. I could not figure out how to beat this fucker. Maybe I have to hit him in the head. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. But unfortunately I cannot dodge this asshole. Yeah, I believe you do have to hit him in the head or something. I can't remember. I think I chose the harder path for this guy. But on my second go of this, I actually choose the other path, which is a lot easier. Not to say I like to choose the easy option, but sometimes the bosses can be absolutely fucking pain in the ass, and just going through it that way it's just easier. As I do want to complete this game in this lifetime, not the next. So as you see, I'm just going along again, trying to beat these spiders, trying not to get knocked into the pit, and it happened again. That was completely my fault that time. And let's see, I'm back to stage 300, and I'm gonna have to go through the whole stage again. The game does get far harder as you're going through it, but I absolutely love playing this game. Any excuse I have to turn on the NES and just sit and chill out to Castlevania is absolutely great. I try to avoid getting the holy water as much as possible. I find that the holy water is the most useless item at some points. That and the actual stopwatch, I believe it is. I don't like the stopwatch either, as that only works in the main enemies. You can't really use that against the boss, so getting that and going to fight a boss is pretty much fucking useless. So as you see, I'm progressing again. I'm trying to get through this guy. Just does not seem to want to let me past. There you go. Up the stairs. And back up the aisles. What I don't like about this game though is sometimes when you break open the candles and above the screen. Um, Sometimes it drops an item and you immediately jump towards the item, and you end up getting the wrong item, and you end up fucked halfway through the level because um, you got the dagger when you didn't need the dagger, and you should have kept the cross or whatever other item. I absolutely hate these fucking aisles. Absolutely do my head in. I think I die here. No, yeah, it's another part I die on. I've seemed to be doing pretty well so far. For timing, I'm not doing too bad. I'm up to stage 3 in 15 minutes. And I'm going to try not to record too long because I don't want to have to talk too much because I don't want to get bored. Maybe it's better if you're playing games with other people, but unfortunately I cannot do that with private mittens unable to join me in the game, or I could voice over the game with him talking with me, but that takes a lot of effort, and I don't seem to have the time, and we don't have the time to record videos together because I'm either working or he's busy or one of us is busy. So yeah, we're going to try and get some PS3 gameplay together. Maybe some Killzone, maybe some co-op games on the PS3 and the Xbox. But yeah, hopefully we can do that in a later, some later point, because me playing the games by myself is just really fucking boring. I'm sure just listening to my voice isn't helping at all. I just see I have another branch path here, and I go to the bottom this time. And this time it's a lot easier to actually get through the stage. I think the main thing I have to worry about in this part of the stage is the bats, or the frogs, or the toads, or whatever you want to call those things. There's a lot of enemies in this game which absolutely do my head in. The Medusa heads is one of them. The toads aren't too bad because you can sort of predict their movements and they're kind of slow, but the Medusa heads just up and down, up and down. You have to memorize the pattern, and you just have to be careful you don't stand next to that pit, or else you're really screwed. The Medusa heads, the toads are pretty annoying. I hate the dragon heads on the walls. They do my head in the wall. You'll see them later on down the line as well. But yeah, this game is absolutely great. If you have not played Castlevania before, I really recommend it. Absolutely great platforming game, action platforming game. It's definitely one of my favorites. Funny enough, I actually never played Castlevania or never heard of Castlevania before I started watching AVGN, and he was doing, I think it was a Halloween video on Castlevania, and he was talking about all the series. He was talking about 1 to Super Castlevania. I got hit again, those fucking bats. And I was just really intrigued about Castlevania. It looks really fun, so I thought to myself, I recently got an NES, I might as well go try to find the game. Unfortunately the game was very pricey, but yeah, I got it in the end, and then I got Super Castlevania not too long after, and unfortunately I've not been able to get the other ones, at least at a decent price. I don't know why the Castlevania games are so pricey. I thought they would have been like a lot less pricey than fucking bats again. A lot less pricey than they are. I think Castlevania 1 could go for about 30-40 quid maybe. I know that's not like too bad, but in terms of pricing, I think I got Castlevania 3 for around 50. I did not want to pay that, but my friend who I got it off, he was a good guy, and he had it sitting about, and he said to me, "Oh, I'll give you Castlevania 3 really cheap." I don't know how much Castlevania 3 usually goes for. I think it is about that price anyway, so It's not too bad. And I think he threw in an extra game as well, which wasn't too bad. I think he threw in California Games, which I do not want to play that game. It's absolutely horrible. I think it did stick on to make sure the NES worked, but that was it. I never played it again. So it's the same, actually making a lot of mistakes and getting my health down a hell of a lot. And these ghosts are back. I really hate these fucking ghosts because it takes so long to kill, and just as an absolute pain in the ass. As you see, I accidentally grabbed that stopwatch, which I absolutely hate the bloody stopwatch in this game. It's like, oh, I can't remember what I was going to say there. It's like just pretty much like the thing Contra or the flamethrower in Contra. It's like the flamethrower in Contra. You don't want it, but sometimes you accidentally do grab it, and you're just like, what the hell? I didn't want that. It can really fuck up your gameplay. Fortunately, the extra weapons don't really bother me too much. I try not to use them unless I really need them. I try to save all my hearts for the boss. But yeah. Right, I only have 2 bits of health here, and I actually beat this boss without actually losing any health, surprisingly. I do not know how I did it, but I managed to actually do this. And I was really happy about this. I was not expecting to beat this boss with only 2 bars of health left. Only 1 more to go, and bang, there you go. And that's stage 4 done. Hopefully it... Oh, there we go. Thank God. I can always get worried about the game freezing and just me record all that gameplay for nothing. So, on the stage 5. This stage's pretty complicated as well. You got a couple of things to worry about. You got drips, acid drips going down. You got the fire enemies, which once you kill them, it actually drops fire. And you got the mummies who throw the shit at you. But yeah. Hup. And you have to wait for them flames to go away, which takes absolutely ages, by the way. So we can move on. And obviously you have the spikes above your head, so you're trying not to jump to dodge enemies. And I didn't want to take a chance going down them stairs when that thing was still out of flame. I just try to be as careful as possible with my jumps, just try to be precise as possible. There is a couple of times I died at this part, I believe. Walk through the door. And on the next area. These slimes are a little bit of a pain to hit. And as you can see, there's spikes above my head again, so I'm not trying to dodge. Got the dagger, which is a lot better than the bloody stopwatch. I think that is pretty much the worst item in this game to get a pickup for. It's probably the most useless item, at least there are items you can use against the boss. But I don't think there's any boss in any of the Castlevania games. It's actually just it's actually weak to the stopwatch, which you can actually use it for. I was trying to wait for the blocks to drop here, but I just decided I couldn't be arsed waiting, and just decided to go through the door. I see these areas, it doesn't really matter what branch of path you take, it all leads to the same area, but and see, I just died there. I just absolutely forgot to drop, jump, not drop. I just did drop straight down. I don't know why I thought I could just drop down and I would make that jump. I did not know what was going through my head, but yeah. I have to dodge this electric ball as well. Through another door. and dodging these. I think I should have died in like one shot with these, but I think I got extremely lucky and I just got knocked back. Because I'm pretty sure they're supposed to kill you in one shot, and as you see, I just fell through one. And jump straight over here. And that's me in the next area. Which I should jump now. There you go. Don't know why I was taking my time there. Dodge. As I said, guys, if you've never played Castlevania before and you love action platforming games, definitely give this a go. It's really, really awesome. I got the access time, which is good. I thought I got the stopwatch again. I was like, for fuck's sake. I would recommend any of the originals. I would recommend Symphony of the Night, Rondo of Blood, I think you call the Super Nintendo one. Good luck finding that, it's fucking expensive. But what you actually can do is you can buy the one for the PSP, I believe. And if you get the one for the PSP, it's a remake of Rondo of Blood. And it also has Symphony of the Night on it, which is really, really cool how they did that. They actually put the full game onto Symphony of the Night onto it. But you just have to find out where it is, which is easy enough. It's near the start of the game. But you're pretty much just getting like 2 games for one. I believe you also get the original Rondo of Blood as well, if you complete the game. Which is really, really cool. I can't remember what the one on the PSP is bloody called now. It's going to do my head if I can remember it. I'll have a think in that one, but I'm pretty sure it's something to do with resurrection or something. I can't even remember. But yeah, as you see, this boss is pretty easy. He just does the bats when he goes to form up again. Attack him. Attack his fire. I'm actually doing really well in this, and I've only have 3 bars of health in this one too. So I got really lucky with this one. I know I will probably be as lucky when I get to later on stages, the later stages of the game. But who knows? I know this has some really hard stages, but I know like one's the hardest of them all because of that one area where you have the enemies and then you have the Medusa heads kind of a certain pattern, and it's hard to dodge everything at once. Hopefully this game does not have anything like that, or I'm going to be pulling my fucking hair out. As you can see, I met Alucard, who's now joining my team, and I can actually transform into him, or switch between him and Simon. Using Alucard is pretty good because you can turn into a bat, which there's some really tricky platforms, and turning into a bat really, really helps. I believe you can have like 2 at once. So if I did get Grant, I could have him and Grant to turn into. At least I think you can have 2 at once, or maybe there's just one. Having 2 at once would be really overpowering. So this is stage 5, 6. I think I've died a couple times here as well. I just got that blooming holy water again. And the mummies, and I believe I died here, yeah, because of that. It knocked me back. I thought I was going to die, but I continued on. Obviously, they're throwing their toilet paper at me, so I wasn't quick enough to react to that one. I just grabbed that for just to have. You might as well just grab it if you died. You have no other weapons to use. These falling platforms can be pretty tricky. Yeah, I was just like, I'm gonna be honest, dealing with all these mummies and this floating knife thing. So I just like, fuck it, I'll hoof it and take a little bit of damage. I started to get really sloppy around here, and I started to take a lot more damage than I should. Oh, has it froze? Nope. Maybe I just paused the game when I did this part. Hup. Jump. And because dagger again. The dagger's alright. It's like the flame. It's like the dagger in Ghost and Goblins. That's what I was going to compare it to. Ghost and Goblins. There it is. While I was playing this game and recording the gameplay footage, I was talking to Private Mittens, and I said to him at this part, "What branch of pathway I go down, up or down?" He goes, "Go down." I went, "Okay, I'll go down, but if I get the harder level, I'm going to kill you." So if I die here a lot, you can blame Private Mittens. This is quite a hard area as well. The boss Dane's a pain in the ass because he moves around quite a lot. So if you guys do have any suggestions for any future videos or future gameplays you'd like to see me do, leave me a comment in the comment section below. I have quite a lot of games I can do. Maybe you should go back to my my game collection videos and maybe find a game which you like in my game collection, which you want to see me do, or even do a review for. Because yes, I can do reviews now properly because I've got this capture card. Just don't be expecting great quality because this capture card is not the best at all. It looks really good on the NES, but believe me, trying to record anything else, it can look a little bit meh. I'm really going to have to save up money for a proper capture card which has HD. Maybe I'll be able to do better gameplay playthroughs for newer games, or not newer games, but games that look a lot better than 8-bit sprites. And if you guys do know any method I would be able to use to record Super Nintendo or Mega Drive games or stuff like that, please let me know, because if there is a way which I can convert the coaxial or the aerial cable over to AV, that'd be a hell of a lot better and will make my life so much simpler. Especially when I'm trying to record games, because I do not want to use an emulator, especially because I heard Nintendo's really strict with games which are from emulators. Apparently they do not allow them at all. So maybe this one, well, this one's Konami, so they can't say too much about this. But if I'm going to record like games like Mario, I don't want to do it with emulators because Nintendo be fucking trying to claim the money and say, "Oh, you're using emulation, you shouldn't be doing that." But whatever. Not like any other company probably minds. Oh, not like I need to use an emulator for PS2 games or nothing. But yeah. Saying that, I cannot do PS2 at the minute, guys, and I somehow managed to fall off that blooming ledge. The reason I can't do PS2 at the minute is because my PS2 broke down eventually. After all these years, it finally broke down. It's sad because it was my original PS2, and now I have to buy a new one. And CX are struggling bastards, and they want 42 quid for one. So I'm not going to buy one right now, but at some point I will buy a new PlayStation 2, because there's a hell of a lot of games I want to play on that as well, and do reviews for too. So right now I can stick to Xbox original, Xbox 360, Wii. I got a couple of NES games on the Wii, and I got Super Metroid on the Wii as well. I think that's it. There's not very many consoles I can record for. I can record for PS3 as well, I believe. For some reason my PS2 cable won't fit into my blooming PS3. My PS3 cable won't fit into my PS3, sorry. The one for the actual AV wires. Unfortunately, this capture card is not HD compatible, and it doesn't have an HD port, or else that would be a lot better. But oh well, what can you do? Hopefully you guys do enjoy the gameplay and it's not too bad of quality. I believe I'm coming up to the boss very soon. I gotta remember to actually get the password when I died, so I can come back to this point without having to do the whole game again off camera. If I do have to do that, it's gonna do my head. But yeah, I have Super Mario 1, 2, and 3. I've got Top Gun. I've got California games. I've got Mega Man 2, which obviously I've already did Mega Man 2's gameplay playthrough on the PS3, the PS4, sorry. And I can't remember what other games I have. I've got Time Lord and obviously California games. What else do I have? Russian Attack. Bubble Bubble. I have Duck Hunt, Burford's Space Mutants, Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and Double Dragon 3, which, if you want to see me play that, just be warned, I'm not going to get past the bloody first level in that game. It's extremely hard. I did play that game a few times. I've tried to get past the first stage, and the most I can get up to is like the first boss. That's about as far as I can go. The game is extremely tough. The enemies are a pain in the ass, and the controls are really weird as well. But yeah, if you want to see me fail at that, I'll be happy to do that. But if you want to see me do a gameplay playthrough of that, it's not going to happen, because you wouldn't see me get past the first stage. Maybe I wouldn't even get past the first boss. I can't even get up to the first boss half the time. And when I do get up to the first boss, it's extremely fluky, and I'm able to do it like once every 2 playthroughs, or maybe every 2 or 3 playthroughs. Yeah, I don't know why they made that one so hard compared to the other 2. It also doesn't help that there's no continues in that game, which is an absolute pain in the ass. And I almost died there. Once you die once, that's it. It's absolutely crazy to think that they would be like, okay, this seems logical, let's give them like one try to beat this game, and if they can't beat it in that one playthrough, one time, then fuck them. I don't think I've ever played a game as hard as that. One game I would love to do on these playthroughs is Demon Souls. I absolutely love Demon Souls. Being able to do that would be so awesome. I already did that game like 6 or 7 times, but doing it for an 8th time, it would not bother me at all. That game is absolutely awesome. I don't think many people talk about that game as well. So yeah, for people who like Dark Souls and never seen Demon Souls or never played Demon Souls, it'll give them a little bit of an insight into what the game's like. In my opinion, I do find it a lot more harder than Dark Souls, at least the ones I play, which is 1 and 2. But yeah, I found 2 really unfair at some points, and that band just got me. Asshole. I believe I die again here. I believe I just don't bother to jump and I just end up falling in the water. I think it's about here I do it. This is this one. Nope, the bat pushed me again. I absolutely hate these fucking bats. But yeah, as I said, guys, I would love to do Demon Souls, and that game just needs more attention brought to it. Everyone talks about Dark Souls, 1, 2, and 3, but no one really talks about Demon Souls. More than likely because it was a PlayStation exclusive. No one really wanted to talk about it. No one really did talk about it. So yeah, I might do a gameplay playthrough of that if I can, and that would be just so awesome because I want to play that game again, and it'll just give me a reason to play that game again. I also have a lot of games on the PlayStation 3, like retro-wise, as like Streets of Rage. As a kid, I've got Gunstar Heroes, which I would love to do a gameplay playthrough of that, but I would have to do it in the PS3 because obviously I can't do it in the PS4. Using the capture card. I'm just trying to think what else I can do it with. I know I have I have Castlevania, which is the prequel, I believe, to the Lords of Shadows games. I haven't even touched that game. I bought like ages ago when it came out, and I was just like, okay, I'll get around to playing this eventually. I still have not got around to playing it. There's a lot of games I have retro-wise on down consoles, and I believe I have some on the Xbox 360 as well. But some games don't record very well on the Xbox 360. I did do a couple of tests. Well, I did Banjo-Kazooie test. That's another game I'd love to do a playthrough of. I recently did do that. Not just in Replay Collection. I also did it on the Xbox 360. Don't want to keep saying PlayStation. And I also did it on the 64 when I got my 64 boxed. So yeah, I've did it like a few times recently. Well, not recently. Not too long ago. A bit of a problem jumping up the sledge. Hopefully I'm not rambling on too much, guys, and you're not getting sick of my voice. There's so many hits to kill these blooming dragons. Or skeleton dragon things. I really could have used Alucard for some of these platform bits, but I completely forgot I had them. Because you can't do that in the other Castlevania games. This is actually the only Castlevania game, I believe, which has switchable characters. Oh no, actually no, it doesn't. The one PSP does. But I meant from the old ones. I think that's the only one you can't switch characters. This game's so fun. Just trying to enjoy it without pulling my hair out. Another thing. But yeah, I said to get this capture card up and run, guys. Maybe the channel is going to grow a little bit better. Maybe we can actually expand the channel quite a bit. I know I can actually record some gameplay footage of old games for Private Mittens, and if he wants, he can voice them over, or he can give me the voice recording of him talking, and I will be able to put that together with the voice clip, and he can do a review for whatever he wants. So yeah, hopefully the channel is going to be able to expand at least a little bit more, and maybe we can get some more of you guys talking, because that's one thing we want to see. We want to see more conversations going on. we get like one or two comments and we answer them back, and then no one answers us back. I don't know if it's YouTube with the comment system um, just not working properly, because the way it used to work is used to reply directly to um, the people, but now it's just like um, you reply to the comment. Um, I don't know exactly how I should explain that, but yeah, it's sometimes I don't think the comments go through, and I don't think the people who are commenting are seeing our comments back to them. So if you did leave a comment to us, guys, and you're thinking, oh, we're not replying to your comments, you'd probably be surprised. Go back and have a check, and maybe we did reply to your comment, but just you didn't just see it. I don't know what's up with YouTube recently. It's been really fucking weird. I almost got that again. Like, our views have went right down as well, I think. I don't think many people seeing our videos in their subscription feeds. So if you guys enjoy our videos and you do want to see more of our content, make sure to hit the bell as well next to the subscribe button. That way we'll definitely be informed via email that we've done a new video, and that's the easiest way to make sure you get to see our videos when we upload. See, now I have 2 health and I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm gonna do it this time like I did the last 2 bosses, but no, I actually ended up killing myself like right there. So yeah, guys, this is where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to hopefully take down this password, and I'm going to be able to return and do a continuation of this. So if you enjoyed this part and you enjoyed me talking about games, or maybe you have something you want to add to this, or you want something you want me to talk about, leave it in the comment section below, and make sure to check out part 2 when I put that up, guys. But for now, this is Devil0020's saying thanks for watching. See you next video.